Quick note for listeners, Mrs. Enyadike's audio breaks up a bit in the beginning, hence the lengthy pause, but she is able to fully introduce herself and the rest of the interview goes by smoothly. Welcome to the Artmiabo International Art Festival podcast. I'm your host, Gift Enyadike, here to speak to the minds behind the festival and the participating artists in the hopes of gaining an understanding of the work that went into this monumental event and give the outside world a window into the African art scene, which has been witnessing an incredible boom in popularity and notoriety around the globe. I caught up with the creator of the festival and the Artmiabo brand, award-winning fine artist Miabo Enyadike. Could you please introduce yourself for those who may be unfamiliar with you?
Okay, good afternoon, Gil. Is Miabo Enyadike. I'm from Nigeria. And I live in Johannesburg, and I'm married with 3 kids. I'm a fine artist and the founder of the Artmiabo International Art Festival.
All right. Could you tell us a little bit about your personal art journey?
Yeah, I have a degree in fine and applied arts since 1992. I have owned art galleries, sold art, and I've been 30 years in the art business, making of art, selling of art, distributing of art, representation of art. And so now this is a festival that is close to my heart because it allows for a lot of young artists to show their talent to the world and also understand how the art world actually functions.
With regards to the festival, this will be Artmiabo's second ever festival, with the first one, Remake the World, being a massive success last year. Could you tell us what exactly led to its creation and also the choice of theme last year?
The reason being sustainable living right now is everything, and the entire ecosystem right now needs that change because of all the climate issues, the waste issues, the scarcity issues of so many things caused by poor maintenance of our environment in general. And so I thought to bring an awareness to that particular aspect of our life, of our daily lives, and Nigeria being one of the countries that I would say has a lot of waste that could be, not only has a lot of waste and remits a lot of waste that could be turned into something that is useful, profitable, and helpful to its citizens. So I wanted to bring that awareness, and I thought that the best way that I could do that was through art, which is what I know and which is what I practice anyway. And that was what gave me the idea for the theme last year.
That is fantastic. So moving to this year's festival, the theme is Afrobeats, or the art of Afrobeats. So it's set to feature giants of African music, fine art, and filmmaking such as Obi Asika, Babatunde Banjoko, Lemi Gariogu, Ed Kiezor, and various others. Could you tell us why you chose this theme? Is it to capitalize on the growing popularity of Afrobeats, or is it more personal?
It's more to capitalize on the, growing, should I say growing, or the way Afrobeat has captured, the essence of music right now, the way we are using Afrobeat music, the way we are listening to Afrobeat music, the way we are viewing Afrobeat music, the moment that it is right now, and the trends that it is setting is what is the reason. There are indicators everywhere showing the success of this music, and that it is a very good export from Nigeria and Africa as a whole. And so I felt that, there has to be a backstory to all this. And the backstory is simply this: there were people who made this happen, what we're listening to right now. And you have the likes of Lemi Garioku, who was the one who did most of the album covers for Fela. We have Babatunde Banjoko, who started off with Fela in terms of his costume, his album covers as well. Then you have the likes of Burna Boy's grandfather, Mr. Benson Idonije, who was Fela's manager, and whose son right now is the moment in Afrobeat. And then you have the likes of Obi Asika, who brought in the new generation of Afrobeat musicians with a new style and all that in the 90s. He introduced a different kind of Afrobeat music, which has led to this one. And then you have so many of them. Ed Kiazo, who is a historian and can tell you the story of virtually every artist that exists in the Nigerian music ecosystem. And so these people are here. The whole essence of the festival is to capture what is the moment and the trend in music, which is the Afrobeat music, and then to say to the world that there are people who make this happen. There are people who are behind the scenes that paint like these singers. Their drawings, their passion, their general sense of the African streets is what has helped a lot of these singers to be who they are and where they are. Afrobeats is sung 90% in Pidgin English, and Pidgin English is like the lingua franca in Nigeria. That's what people speak to themselves. It's Pidgin English. That's what is Afrobeats right now. And Mr. Fela Aníkúlápó Kuti was the one who came out and sang in that. He started it. He spoke this movement into existence from his music, his determination to make sure that the world understood that this is where he was from and this is how we do things here. And then these young ones right now have taken it, over everywhere and saying, yes, this is how we do it here in Africa. And so for me, it is a moment that we must take very seriously and we must be part of. And that's why the festival is a juxtapositioning of fine artists who are inspired by Afrobeat, and then you have the Afrobeat contributors, the people who set the base for what we're listening to right now.
Thank you very much. That was very insightful. One final question before we go. So you had mentioned your desire to help other artists, especially younger artists, promote them and also teach them about what the art world is truly like. But what else do you perhaps hope to accomplish with this festival and festivals going forward? Not just in terms of that commercial aspect of promoting artists, but also on a grander socio-cultural scale.
Yeah, Artmiabo is an art brand that is purely artistic. There is really nothing, except it is artistic. And the whole essence of this brand is to create an awareness to say the fine artist, the visual artist, the performance artist, the literary artist, anybody who is in the arts or whatever it is that the art represents. This brand is here to make that possible through showcasing what these artists are doing. And the Artmiabo brand hopefully would be the one artistic brand that is just not about people attending festivals and then they just leave. It should be a brand that establishes itself as a destination point where people come and learn. They don't only buy art, but they come and learn about the reason why this particular art is being shown, or why this particular artist is important to the culture, or why this art this art genre is what it is now. So it's more of education, it's more of introducing emerging artists to the new markets, it's more of providing markets for artists, it's more of providing networking for galleries, art collectors, the artists, the art lovers, the art festival goers, and also it is also an avenue. Artmiabo is also Artmiabo International Art Festival is also a massive avenue for artist alliances, artist strategies on how they can, get their work to the markets, artist markets, and hopefully artist representation as well in the future.
All very incredibly admirable goals, and me personally, I especially love your point about education with regards to the genres, with regards to the various art pieces, and even the various art forms as well. I know there's one thing Nigerians value more than anything, it's education. So, best of luck, and prayers are that it's an even greater success than last year's. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much, Gift.
You can find her on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. You can also go to her website, artmiabo.com, where you can receive announcements, view her past work, learn more about her history, and even gain some tips from an artist that has been in the scene for 30 years. Thank you for listening. The Artmiabo International Art Festival Art of Afrobeats edition will be running from the 27th of April to the 1st of May 2023 at Ebony Life Place, Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. And I encourage you to go, for it is an event like no other. Please subscribe to the podcast so you can be notified of new episodes.